do you want the Eagles to draft Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in the second round? Do you think it gets, 95% saying yes?
I would say at least 85%.
At least 85.
Yeah.
Listen, it's going to be up to 95 by draft night. They can't
listen, you got some draft nicks out there that are like, oh, this guy from Texas A&M is better. I'm like, dude, I don't care about any of that.
Yeah, you know what?
If Axman Jr. is available in the second round, we take him. That's all that matters. I don't care. I don't care about Texas A&M linebackers.
That guy drafts out better a little bit.
Yeah,
better intangibles.
Grading out better. Yes,
we don't do grade
outs. Yes, this kid is from here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the people that want
He's born and raised right here.
The people that want someone else in the linebacking position in the draft besides Trotter can get stuffed in a locker.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Joke.
This is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. This might be the easiest layup the Eagles have had, and I don't know when.
Well, I think the Miles Sanders thing was a layup back
It was a layup.
Yeah,
it was.
But as you said yesterday, this kid was bred. He basically bred to be a Philadelphia Eagle.
Yes, man. Now listen, this is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that don't pass him up and let him become a star somewhere else.
No, if that happens,
is much worse than him not panning out here.
I was going to say Justin Jefferson was a layup, and then I kicked it out for a 3 and clanked it.
If Jeremiah Trotter,
Jeremiah
Trotter Jr. goes elsewhere, turns into like a Fred Warner,
right? Yes,
that could get Howie fired. Like that's the one. Like
that's the one.
When we're like, oh, what could Howie possibly do to ever get fired here? That's the one.
Hey man, and I'm telling you, man. In all seriousness, yeah. Listen, I'm almost too biased with it, but I honestly think it is a no-brainer. You're not overdrafting him. You know, I obviously want him to go in the first round. I want him to be an Eagle, but I want him to be drafted as high as he can be drafted. So that goes without saying. I'm just saying the Eagles need linebacker help, right? You know this kid, right? You know the DNA he comes from, right? So for me, as long as he goes and tests well this week at the Combine, like the leadership stuff is going to be there. I think the smarts are there. Like when I say he's been bred to play this position, I really do mean that. Watching film, all that stuff since he was like 6, 7 years old. He's been doing this stuff. So he knows the game of football. It's a matter of the measurables. It's the 40-yard dash. It's the agility drills. It's all that type of stuff that'll decide where he goes at as far as draft status. But asking whether or not you think the kid is going to be a successful player at this level, yeah, and I'm not going to tell you he's going to be his dad. Those are big shoes to fill.
Right.
Listen, and we're on the heels of Bronny and LeBron, so I don't want to go down that road. I'm just saying that I don't know if you could have a better situation for where the Eagles are set up with this year, that it's a layup for you to draft him.
So they met with him at the Combine. He talked this morning. Here's what Jeremiah Trotter Jr. said.
He's told me stories about, when he played for Eagles, I've been told different things and like the great time he had with that organization. The Eagles, they're a great team, great club, and it'd be a blessing to be able to play for them as well. I'm just really just waiting for the opportunity, go wherever I go, and I'd be happy wherever I land.
So I believe he's saying there, you'd be blessed to put on the uniform and all that good stuff. So he knows. I mean, he knows what being an Eagle is, and I selfishly hope they draft him. I think
we all should.
I think it's an unbelievable story.
Yes. I mean, listen, we all obviously love it. He went to high school here. He's grown up in the area. But if there's another team out there that thinks higher of him and wants to take him higher, that could happen as well. Like, the kid's going to be a player. He's going to be a player at this level. He really is. And so, like, what type of player? I'm not going to sit here and tell you he's going to be some 5, 6, 7, 8-time Pro Bowler and all of that. I'm not going to go that deep with it. I hope that he is, but that's not what I'm necessarily projecting or predicting. I'm just telling you, I don't think you're going to be disappointed if we draft him.
Now, what I think is going to be interesting here is, do the Eagles take care of the linebacking position in free agency to where it is not a huge need in the draft? Elliott was on the morning show this morning, and I guess the general sense he got from being out in Indianapolis about the linebacking position and how invested they are going to be in it. Here is Elliott Short-Parks.
So I think they're going to spend a lot of money in free agency, and I don't think it's going to be one-year deals on, like a Rashad Penny, a Justin Evans. I think we're going to see like big-time money spent to some of the top defenders out there, and at positions in need, and most notably, I would say linebacker and safety.
Which would be a big change of course.
Yeah, which makes me think they may go out there to Miami Dolphin kid. What is his name?
Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel, yeah. I mean, they could. Because he may not – I don't think linebackers, unless you rush the passer, you're not getting top-of-the-line type of money at the linebacker position. It's just rare that teams are paying linebackers that kind of money. Baltimore is different. They paid Roquan Smith. That's a rarity. You have to be that rare of a player to get those types of contracts, the Bobby Wagners, the Fred Warners, like those type of deals that they have out there. They just don't value off-the-ball coverage type linebackers the way they used to. And unless you are usually rushing the passer in some degree, it's hard to get that type of money out there. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind a Patrick Queen.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind a Patrick Queen.
Now, his spot track market value or whatever, the projected contract.
Yeah.
5 years, $92 million.
Yeah, there's no way the Eagles are doing that.
With like $18 million on an average salary.
Yeah, we wouldn't pay TJ Edwards.
$7 million?
Yeah, we wouldn't pay TJ $7 million. There's no way they paying Patrick Queen $90 million.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they do, pretty big change, of course.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Vic Fangio really is having an impact.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. So, that's why, I hear Elliott talk about they're going to invest in linebacking. I feel like they would invest in the other positions. I could see them just drafting linebackers.
Yes.
And
that's sort of where I could see them. And that's why I say it lines up perfect for him.
Exactly.
Jeremiah's cheap. You'd have him on a contract for 4 years.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.